We'll start. We'll start now. We'll
Are
not
you
do any.
hearing? Are you the one hearing whispers now?
Mate, there's something in my fucking walls.
Ah, you thought I was mental years ago, and I was saying this. You were like, "No, mate, you're just unwell." Trying to talk me into, go back on tablets. Go and fucking see someone.
I
But
know.
yeah, see, it happens, doesn't it?
Um. Yeah. Apparently it does happen, and at the moment
Ah.
it's happening to me. The thing is, right? That's also there's delay there. That's this video's delayed, so I won't pay any attention to that. It's gonna be quite slow. But it doesn't sound like an animal. It doesn't sound like an animal. It's almost scraping. Like it's. I don't know how the fuck to make it out, mate. But it's real. It definitely exists. It almost sounds like there's a person shuffling around in like AC vents.
How new's the building?
Last 15 years. I think it was built before
Ah,
for the
well,
2012 Olympics.
okay. It's not like last year, the year before, and it's not like the pipes are expanding or something. And
No, it's like I thought right at first for the past because it's been happening for 2 days now. I thought that it was like someone upstairs in the flat upstairs has been like doing some major cleaning. I don't know if they had like a fucking sanding the floor down or something daft like that. I wasn't quite sure. And then the noise, it carried on like constantly throughout the day and the night. No one sands for that long.
so it's like a vibrating noise.
No, no.
I don't
Sanding is like friction, isn't it? Like
like
sliding. Almost, but not that rhythmic.
just shh,
Yeah,
just white
yeah.
noise.
Fucking weird, mate.
That's mint, mate. Just white noise coming from the walls.
It's like the thing is, right? What appears to have happened is over the last year, I apparently now appear to what I thought I was in the best place I'd ever been. I'm taking on the things that you were going through. They don't seem as exciting when I'm on this side.
No, no, no.
These are real.
See, this is what happens when you're happy, innit? When you're happier, you start to, enter into the other dimension, feel the other side, notice it.
No, there's definitely something in me fucking between the floors, like between my floor and the floor above. But it's not. I can't work out what it is. It's not air being blown around. That would sound different. Last night I
Would
was.
it? Yeah. Would it?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. Last night I sat up and I was like, "Is it a gas leak?"
That's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a fun game on a Saturday night.
Yeah. And I was thinking, no, gas leak wouldn't like go away and come back. Gas leak would only get bigger to the point that it went bang. So it's not gas leak. I don't think it's liquid because there's no running. There's no muffled screams.
Mhm.
There's no crying, so it's not a child. Doesn't sound like an animal. Doesn't
Can
sound
you
like a
hear?
dog.
Do you hear any occasional woo? Like,
Surprisingly, mate, no.
no,
No.
probably not a ghost then either.
Nah. And you would have thought, right, because we watched Hereditary on like Thursday, so you would have thought if anything was going to like, if Ghost was going to come round, it would be after we watched Hereditary.
Oh yeah, yeah. They like you to be primed.
Yeah, good film, by the way. I don't know if you've seen Hereditary.
Never seen it.
Mint film by the same bloke that did Midsummer. Like,
Oh, I enjoyed Midsummer. I
well,
watched that in a cinema and then spoke to the other people at the urinal afterwards and freaked them all out.
that's not surprising. I don't even think they would have had to have watched Midsummer before
Right.
that to have got freaked out by what
Well,
happened.
we'd all come out of the same film, innit? And I was like, does anyone understand that? Like, is anyone coming out of that thinking that was good? And everyone just sort of looked at me. I was like, oh, well then.
Fair one, mate.
Yeah, yeah, just because I was baffled by it. I came out of it feeling like fucking a bit dizzy and that because of all the shit going on on the screen the whole time. All the screens warping constantly.
Yeah,
So
well,
I
that's the
came
whole
out of
point,
it
innit?
feeling like I was walking on the moon, and it didn't seem to get anyone else.
Yeah, well, I mean, that sort of means that you got it, really, because that was the whole point. And also, they do the same thing. There's a lot of similar things used in Hereditary where it's you get out of the film as much as you put into it effort-wise when you're watching. If you pay attention to all the background and shit of every scene, you'll see shit. You can still understand it if you're just watching like the foreground, which I know sounds ridiculous because you're like, you do that with all films, but you don't. Like, you get focused on the certain part of the scene, your focus is drawn to the foreground a lot of the time. Whereas with this, like Midsummer, like, there's so much going on. You can follow it still if you don't pick up everything, but there are so many layers to everything. But it's good. It's about King Paimon. You might have know King Paimon.
I don't know King Paimon.
One of the 8 kings of hell. One of the devils, fucking the king of Pandemonium. The city of Pandemonium.
It's a shit place to be king of, innit? King of Pandemonium.
Is it? You're in hell?
Yeah, but Pandemonium just sounds a bit like shenanigans, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, it sounds like a session.
It's not as like Bedlam. King of Bedlam. King of fucking... I don't know. I want to say a word for torture, but I can't think of what it is. There's like... But that'd be good as well. King of Torture.
Yeah.
King of Pandemonium just sounds a bit childish, doesn't it?
But that's what the city was called, so...
Yeah.
I don't know really where to take you with this one, mate. You're going against years of occult like literature, which I thought you would be like dead.
No, I like it. I just think out of all of the places to be a king of,
changing your spots.
No, not at all. Well, you'll change your mind on that after the notes I've taken for this.
Right. Well,
I actually noticed something today on Wikipedia that I don't think I've ever seen before.
That's scary. Go on.
There's now a pseudoscience category on Wikipedia, and it says style over substance.
That's pretty funny though, to be fair.
It was on 3 of the things I was reading about.
That's also not surprising at all. That's not surprising at all.
And it doesn't put me off of it. It doesn't make me think, maybe there's nothing to this. I honestly, first thought was, they've gotten to him.
Yeah, they've got to Mr. Wikipedia.
Yeah. Because he was reaching out for funding, wasn't he, for ages?
Mate, they still do. They do every year because I've paid for them.
He's obviously not getting it. People are being like, look, we'll fund you, but you've got to say that this isn't right. This stuff about the ancient Sumerians.
Let me tell you, mate. I've get funded in the past, and I never got to. There was no text box of what would you like to see wiped from Wikipedia. What do you deem as misinformation?
What do you want adding?
You get 3 strikes with your £5 donation. Tell us what you want twisted in your favour. I didn't get any of that.
Votes at the end of Tesco when you leave in Tesco. You can vote for the local community.
Yeah. Charities, but instead that is for disinformation. Yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah. That'd be fucking wild.
I'd change proper fucking shit articles though.
I remember changing the Jack the Ripper stuff when we had the Jack the Ripper thing in school homework, and I changed it all to say Jack. Let's say his name was Jack Delaware. There's another lad that was in our year who would have also had the same homework because we all got the same homeworks each week. Right. So I kept going on there every night and changing it to Jack Delaware, and then after like an hour or so it'd get changed again. You just kept at it and then couldn't change it.
Did you feel big for a while?
Yeah.
Did that make you feel powerful and mighty?
Oh yeah, made me feel amazing. No one even noticed. I was hoping that someone might copy and paste it and just use it as a Wikipedia article, but no, I don't think anyone even saw it. I'm not sure if it only changes it on my screen.
I think it probably goes through some sort of... I think it gets open, like goes straight out, but then immediately like those changes will then be sent to a pile for verification or checking or whatever.
Oh. It's a shame, really.
Massive shame, mate.
Yeah, because it's just an untapped sort of, supply to fuck people over, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%.
You find out someone else is going for the same job as you make a whole article about them being a paedophile.
It's a tried and tested thing. You could create, if you want to go one further, you create an entire fake LinkedIn profile for them. And then, you post nothing but, all of the pictures
of other people's kids.
Exactly. But you, for them photoshopped into pictures of, kids. Just hugging them always.
Pictures of kids off the internet, but with little blurry bits around the edge of the screen, so it looks like they've been taken either through one of them, middle-aged people's phone cases, the leather ones that fold over, or so it looks like they've been hidden through a fence or something.
Where have you worked previously? Little St. James Island?
Yeah. Mother care.
Schools. I really want you to hear this fucking wall scraping at some point, so you can.
I can't hear it.
No, you can't because it's not happening at the moment. But you may.
Convenient, that isn't it, Jimmy?
It is convenient,
It's
but
just when you're on your own, is
do
it?
you know what adds it? You know what adds even more? Makes it weirder. Makes it even like more cliche. Is it happens closer in the bathroom and the bedroom, which is always the two places where shit fucking goes down.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's because of fluids, supposedly. I remember reading ages ago, the passing of human fluids is supposed to be a thing that can create a, not a blur, but like a weakening of the dimensions, which is why sex magic is a thing.
Right. All right. So
Yeah,
that scraping's going on in the bathroom because it's where I piss.
Possibly.
So I've got to start pissing in here.
Well, if you want the noises to happen in there as well.
I'd prefer the
like marking territory. Just piss in here just before a show so I can hear it in the background. Just have a little or just while you during the show, pint glass under the desk.
And just attract the scraping overwards.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm willing to do that for Spotify.
That'd be terrifying though if you did hear it moving through the walls, following
as I
the
pissed.
piss. Yeah, getting closer.
Yeah,
and closer.
mate. At that point, I would then be like, I actually think I am turning to Jack now. There's no longer anything logical towards this.
Just start locking yourself into small spaces.
I'd have to like piss off the edge of the balcony and hope it followed the piss down to another floor. Maybe that's what I've got to do.
You just got a haunted balcony, innit?
No, I'll piss onto another balcony so it transfers.
It's the expulsion of the fluid from what I remember. It's not exactly where the fluid goes. Otherwise, I'd be saying just piss in a jug in the bathroom and bring it in with you. So there is a sense of logic to what I'm saying. It's just not what you would say is logic.
No, it's faultless. I can't argue with that, to be honest. So past the scraping walls, the only other real thing I've brought to this week, because yet again, we're not talking about the thing.
No thing.
No. It's Chinese sweatshop Instagram.
Yeah.
Mate, what the fuck?
You're getting that a lot, aren't you?
Mate, it is my feed. That is just what my feed is now. Is Chinese sweatshop Instagram.
Is it still the Spoon Factory or is it other places as well now?
Oh, it's definitely the Spoon Factory, mate. Let us
because you had a lot of the spoon. See, what I'm getting is I just keep getting. I'm going to say Chinese. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they're Chinese, and they're just outside, swinging their arms back and forth, chanting, and then they take turns at the front of the queue.
Yeah. This is.
And then they'll have them out in the rain, and they just got shirts on, and then after you go back on TikTok like an hour later or something, and you see the same people, but now they've given them jumpers, and it's still raining.
Do you reckon this is what happened to all the Uyghur Muslims? Is they got fucking turned into basically like factory TikTok workers?
So I was thinking maybe it's a promotion for the Chinese. I don't know enough about the Uyghur Muslims.
They are eager to be Muslim. China's eager to get rid of them because they're Muslim, even more so.
I was thinking because they want to work.
No, I've got to come back to this, mate. I've got more.
I didn't say that on purpose. I
know
how to pronounce it.
No, I know you don't. That's why I jumped on the chance.
Uyghur mushrooms. As in like regal.
Right, Uyghur it's Uyghur. Now they're Uyghur, yeah, around that I believe. Okay. They were the ones. We bring this up. I have to remind you of this quite often because it was something big that happened just before and just during the start of COVID that you definitely know about, but you always forget. And it was when the Chinese started basically locking up all of the Uyghur population because it's the only Muslim population in China. And they started just basically fucking imprisoning them all and taking them to re-education camps. But they're obviously not re-education camps, they're fucking slave labour camps. There was proof of torture, fucking abuse, obviously imprisonment, their hair being sold, loads of fucking rad shit.
Their hair being sold?
Yes.
Getting them all on OnlyFans and not?
No. As selling them as extensions or like filler for pillows and shit like that.
Fair enough. But it'd be mad if they were just sending it all into 23andMe.
Why was your first thought OnlyFans?
I get requests for bits of my hair.
For hair?
Yeah.
That's fucking strange, that, mate.
I don't send it, though, because I'm terrified that someone could buy the dirty boxes off me, greyjoggerboy.com, and then buy some of me locks of hair and then put him at crime scenes or something, so I'm too paranoid to sell them both lots.
It's a very, very rational argument you make there, mate. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. It's one or the other.
You can. There's a rule. You need to have that as like some sort of disclaimer on both sites, being like, if you purchase this, you are contractually unable to purchase anything from the sister site. But we're straying far too far from
Chinese
BioStar kitchenware, high quality 304 stainless steel, dishwasher safe, professional service. Welcome to dealers, suppliers, retailers, online sellers, buyers to contact us. Now the thing is, right, I can't find the second one.
I want them to sponsor the show. Can you get in touch with them? Because if you get in touch with them, you'll make it seem a lot more professional than me.
I might be able to get in touch with them.
And see if we can have them sponsor the show and send us a spoon each.
So there's two. There's BioStar Kitchenware Factory.
Right.
And there's BioStar Dinnerware Factory.
So I'm going to guess Dinnerware's the more formal one, just because of the name. That's going to be the account, because you've told me already there's two types of account here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking Dinnerware is going to be the one where it's, look how clean our factory is, look how happy everyone is. And then the other one's going to be a little bit shit postery.
Kitchenware Factory is the mad one that's got like the jokish ones.
Yeah,
but from the research, by that I mean the scrolling through the websites I've done, Dinner one, they both sell almost identical. Well, they don't even sell identical shit. The Dinner one sells what looks like to be worse shit. However, we're straying from the point here. BioStar Kitchen. Now anyone listening to this, don't get confused. There's a distinct difference between these. BioStar Kitchenware is mainly this weird young lass who looks like she was maybe in Squid Game. Like, she looks lost. Whenever she stood in front of a machine, she's like, I must pretend that I know what I'm doing here, stood by this machine. She's got no idea. It looks like she just came here yesterday. She's always wearing like she's wearing like evening wear or shit on a factory floor.
See, that should definitely be the dinnerware one then.
Yeah, you're probably right. But like all the captions are like, it'll be her over a machine. And I mean, you see regular I'm seeing a lot of the same people, so people come back. Obviously, not everyone dies at this factory. It's not cramped. It's not like a sweatshop. But like, I mean, it almost looks half-assed.
But you can't see their ankles in the videos.
Well, it's almost half-assed as well. Like, a lot of it looks like it's just been set up in the middle of a room as show, like everything else in China. But the captions on this one are dead like fucking... I think they're meant to be motivational in a Chinese way, but it just screams propaganda. Like, this little girl is studying because her family has no money. I don't know what she means by studying. This girl is straightening forks on a conveyor belt. It's too difficult to be a boss now. If you can't recruit employees, you have to replace them yourself. That's not a video of her working on a machine. No. That's her watching over someone else working on a machine.
But it does have the ring of a proverb written by somebody who's never heard a proverb, only ever heard them described.
Yeah. No, it reads as someone who is Chinese, who thinks that living brutally is noble. Because this one sums it up. She is a hard-working lady with 3 children at home and works 3 part-time jobs a day.
Well, she should have 1 full-time job and a part-time job there.
It looks like someone who can't do planning very well. Because if she just had 1 full-time job, she could probably do that longer shifts. She wouldn't have to travel between the 3 jobs.
Bit of focus in life.
Bad boss there. I wouldn't hire that person. I'd probably get rid of them. And then if you go over like this is I'm trying to find more of the 4 motivational things. Because he works standing up, the employees are very satisfied with him because they all sit down.
I don't understand.
This is what I mean. I'm not entirely sure either.
Is it because they're staring at his arse? Oh, they're like, oh, he's got great hamstrings.
He's a pretty hench man. I mean, he looks like the Chinese Greg Davis.
Right, so possibly not a looker.
Not a looker.
Just very big and intimidating.
Yeah, they're probably just like, we haven't got a chair that size for that bloke. We're Chinese. We're all like around 5'2", 3 at best. This bloke's a giant.
He's just a behemoth.
Yeah. And then this other one, BioStar Kitchenware Factory. We are SS Tableware Factory. Whoa! I think that means stainless steel. I don't think that means Luftwaffe.
You never know.
You'd never know.
Everywhere, Jimmy.
75 million plus PCS annual output. That's good. 1,000 plus brand customers. That must be good. Quality certification. And then this one's like...
Tell me the number before PCS again.
75 million plus.
Wow. So 75. They've made over 75 million spoons.
Yeah.
To 1,000 customers. 75 million divided by 1,000 is what? 750,000.
Yeah. No. 75,000, isn't it?
75,000.
Yeah.
That's so 1,000 customers potentially have bought 75 spoons each.
No.
This is a shell.
1,000 customers have bought 75,000 spoons each.
Oh, right, okay.
That's even worse, mate, if you think about it. That's a lot. Who's buying 75,000 spoons?
Supermarkets. It could just be one company, one umbrella company, who buys the spoons and then sells them to the next company for a smaller profit and just keeps moving around that same amount of money. Because they're not spending money on staff, are they?
I don't know. They're certainly not spending any money on PR. Because I don't know who the fuck's... This is...
You sent me one where it was just a young boy had dragged over his mum and been like, look how hard this man's working. Come and see this man.
Yes.
The description was something along those lines.
An employee went home and the supervisor asked the boss to pick her up from work. You've not done hard enough. You've not worked hard. Oh, and then the boss pretends to sit down to work. And then they like cross-post like captions to each account. What is going... Why do Chinese spoon factories feel the need to have promotion, and why is it in English?
I was going to ask you why do you think it's in English, because it's not aimed at a Chinese market, is it?
How are they trying to sell us spoons? Is it if you go on the fucking website, which I have done, what are they using? Do you know what they're using the spoons for? Do you know what they're picking up with the spoons? Fucking dry pasta.
See, they're trying to aim it at us, but they're not quite sure. It's like AI, isn't it?
It is like AI.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Thinking about it, though, their PR's doing fucking wonders, because I have never known the name of anyone that makes spoons. Apart from, like, Love Spoons, which is like a Welsh thing that they'll sell to tourists. Which are like miniature spoons. Apart from that, and you get the occasional ones for royal family occasions with a picture of some monarch's face on it. Apart from those, I don't know any spoons.
Nah, I'm not a big spoon maker. Not a big spoon maker nowhere. I suppose in that way you've put them on the map, but I look at that account and I don't want to buy silverware.
No, but you'd want to watch the stuff though.
Yeah. But I've watched all the fucking spoons. I don't want that shit. I would just want to know. I don't know if it's a message. I don't know if we're being called.
You need to try and play the videos backwards. See if there's a little... If like their arm movements spell out letters or something.
A little reaching out.
Yeah.
Actually, look down and they've got like fucking letters on their socks. They've just pulled their trousers up and they've got little messages on their socks.
You watch the videos in order and it's written in fucking Morse code. The speed at which they're hammering
they're tapping
metal.
on the thing. Yeah. When he's shit.
Help me, please. My cousin in Bangladesh has been writing helping the trainers for 10 years and no one's helped. Maybe you'll understand this. Pause.
We've reached social
SOS.
media. We've reached social media now. The letters we were sewing into the tags of clothes we were sending to Primark were never getting through. People were sending it in the newspaper and thinking it was a joke. This one's serious. We're on Instagram. Free us, please. Besides that, I mean, I think that's it. I've been egging on some undercover operative who has been trying to wow the world with his martial arts techniques over the last couple of weeks. That's been enjoyable.
Is he? Oh, was he the lad you mentioned at the end of last week? Who's
Pos-
been? I think you mentioned him towards the end. There's the guy that said he's been doing.
The 6 ordeals.
Oh, I'm not sure. Go on, give me a little bit, and I'll tell you if you brought it up just towards the end. A little bit of it.
It's just some bloke on social media who's definitely.
Oh no, I thought you meant one of the guys that came into your gym.
Oh, are you on about?
There was a fella who came in and he was a bit mental, telling you.
Oh, you mean the dojo challenger?
Maybe.
Yeah, the fucking dojo challenger. He doesn't exist anymore. Well, no, he's not dead.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe it was the guy with the watermelon knife. He just sent him after him.
Mad that, but no. This is some bloke called Kenny Pollard. I encourage everyone to look him up and follow him. He's rather impressed that he's gained like 75 million or something fucking imprints on social media in the last few weeks because out of nowhere he's just shot up in popularity. It's just this fucking undercover operative who is teaching the world his martial arts skills. Right. That he calls the 6 ordeals. They're legit. I encourage people to check them out. They're really legit. Real badass. He's offering the fucking bargain price of $2 million to sell you. The weird thing is he wants to sell.
What?
He wants to sell you his martial arts training, but he puts it all on Instagram. So I'm not. If I tell you what, if the stuff that he's selling is better than the stuff that he's putting on Instagram, it's worth that $2 million. Because the stuff he puts on Instagram is it's mind blowing.
Realistically, though, you've only got to be marginally fitter than him, pay him $2 million to learn his technique, and then beat him at it to be the best in the world at it.
That's very true. Or you
Hell
could
of
just
an investment.
You could just walk up to him, punch him once properly, and then completely dismantle his sales pitch. But you wouldn't want to do that because Kenny's a legend. So instead of like the usual calling people divvies and shit like that, I've had nothing but encouragement for Kenny over the last few weeks.
Have you been leaving little comments on there just to
on all 7 accounts? On all 7 accounts, yeah.
All 7 of yours or all 7 of his?
His.
Okay.
I want to know. I don't want him to think this is 7 different people. I want him to know that it's all me.
To know it's you. Okay.
Yeah, because when he gets,
I was worried for a second you'd made another 6 accounts just to harass this man.
No, and it's not harassment. It's praise and encouragement. Like
yeah, but it's only on the surface. It's only praise and encouragement on the surface.
Where's this coming from? What could you possibly mean? I want Kenny to remember me when he gets to the top, and he's going to be like, this lad's been with me the whole journey. From across the pond, he was backing me up. He had my back when all the haters and the naysayers were in the comments saying they would knock me out. Jimmy was there going, nah, Kenny'd have you any day. I'm backing Kenny in this fight. Kenny, you should fight Dana White. Kenny, I reckon you'd beat John Jones. All this shit, I've got nothing but praise for him. I've been commenting on his style. I've been saying I'm gonna try and replicate him in sparring. Oh, I might have brought him up last week.
I don't think you did.
No.
From this.
Did I talk about the bloke that I showed round the gym?
Yes.
And I told you I showed him a video of some bloke I'd been watching.
Yes.
This is the bloke I've been watching.
Right, okay. Right.
Yeah.
So it all ties together.
Yeah.
Oh, this is mint for the people listening there. This has been like a 3-piece story here. Spread out over 3 weeks. This is mint, mate. Look at this. This is like we've wrote this.
No, yeah, it's him. It's Walt Kenny. He's got like 7-ish accounts. I encourage everyone to follow them all and just post words of encouragement. It doesn't take much. It's clear from the videos that he has ability and the drive, and he won't be put down either. He addresses the haters a lot, and he's like, he quite frequently posts proof that he's mentally ill. He does like to post.
Whoa. What sort of proof?
Doctor's records. He posted a picture of of a letter saying that he didn't make it all the way through school because he was retarded the other week. that I didn't comment on that. I left that one.
What a thing, though. What a thing to feel like. Oh, that's getting up, mate. That's fucked. That to feel like you've got to prove that.
No, because if you think, mate, all he's doing there, right? All he's doing there is proving to all the haters and the naysayers, look, in spite of this, I'm still created the most effective martial art combat style on the planet.
I mean, yeah, you could say that. I mean, you could also say that in a way, him feeling the need to prove it though is also like I get the feeling that if somebody really thinks they need to prove that that's the case, people can probably already tell.
I don't know if he felt the need to prove it. I think
Just
he
wanted to.
I think he just likes to share his life.
Oh, fair enough.
He posts. He likes to wear the same jacket and beanie a lot, which we've come to know from many undercover operatives. It's what they do. You got to keep the same uniform.
I do that though as well. That's a texture thing, that, Jimmy.
Yeah. I don't know. It might be with you. I think with Kenny, it might be a necessity thing. I.e., he doesn't have a change of clothes because he's dedicated to fighting in the streets.
Oh.
And on the streets,
Well, as well though, if you are a street fighter, you tend to look the same in every match.
Exactly, mate.
You've got to unlock the special clothes.
Yeah. Otherwise, your character's harder to pick.
Exactly. You've got to be recognisable.
And he's a deadly individual, so like people want to know who Kenny looks like straight away. They want to be like, "Yep, that's Kenny."
Yep. Crossover.
Don't rile Kenny up. Kenny will even if he lets like 2 of the 6 ordeals out on you, and then he does like if he just unleashes 6 of those fucking mad hook things that he does, and then does a weird single leg takedown apparently, and then busts you up on the floor, then I don't know. There's no coming back from that, physically or mentally or psychologically. You'll never come back.
I like the idea that he's only ever tested it on unsuspecting victims as well, and that's why he's confident it works. Just walking down the street, just attempting it on an old man, and he's like, it works, 100% success rate.
He quite frequently posts stuff like he posts like boxes, like actual boxes, like Javonte Davis and shit like that, and he goes, "Yep, that's one of the blokes that knows the 6 ordeals." Like Javonte Davis DM'd him and was like, "Hey mate, I heard you. Can I buy the package? Can I buy the fucking training, please, mate? Will you send it over? I think it'll really help my next fight." I got a lot of time for him. He does a lot of shadow boxing videos where I like to tell him that he knocked out his shadow 6 or 7 times in that video. He likes that. Yeah, I got nothing but good things. Kenny Pollard, follow him. He's going to make it to the top.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, there we go. We've had a
There's no conspiracy there.
We've
There's
had a potential sponsor, and we've potentially sponsored someone else here.
I just want to see some bloke make it big in the game. He's a real cool guy.
And he sounds like he's putting the effort in. 7 social medias is a lot of work.
He works harder than you.
Yeah, innit? It sounds it, mate.
I thought you were a grafter, but he is out there. Like him, and Chinese Spoon Factory Instagram is all I see on my social media feed. Those 2 things. 7 accounts from him, 2 accounts from them. Like it's been fucking taken over.
That'd drive me mad.
I feel indoctrinated in some way, but I'm not sure what into.
All of my social media feeds on everything recently has just been all loads of anti-women stuff. So I don't know what my phone thinks of me.
Yeah,
I think it thinks they're cutting up rats. They're sitting talking to myself. They're not going out. It's all like, yeah, this guy hates women.
It tried to get me for a little bit because I don't know if it's just because I follow like martial arts things, kickboxing, Muay Thai stuff and shit like that. It tried to get us with the fitness side, which then obviously leads to like Andrew Tate videos with fucking TikTok music slowed down, played in the background and shit. And it tried to get us for a little bit, but then it realised that I got 0 time for that mindless bullshit. And then it just went, how about fucking Chinese sweatshop Instagram? I was like, yes! Reel me in.
Well, you said a minute ago we haven't had a conspiracy here, and I have got a way to segue into something I wanted to see what you thought about.
Right.
So the cheeky little segue is, do you reckon that it's proof enough that ghosts don't exist because the Chinese haven't found a way to utilise them?
I reckon the Chinese would have found a way to utilise ghosts. Definitely.
Exactly. So I think that might be proof. The only
No,
proof
no,
we
no, no,
may
no.
ever need that there isn't ghosts.
I don't. No, 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 no. Because you can't say that. Because the
Why?
thing is, if the Chinese had found a way to utilize ghosts, as with everything else that they do, they tend to keep it very secretive. But also, what they do is like they would have, as with everything Chinese, it would be like inferior materials. It'd be like a replicated copy that is like made of not as quality fucking like Ghostbusters. You wouldn't have to roll up with like all these special gear in that. Probably just a leaf blower.
Yeah, just blow them away.
Yeah, and they just like dissipate quite easily.
Could that make sense as to why they have such a big population though? Maybe they were thinking we're going to crack this ghost labor force first, and then we're going to have shitloads of these knocking about. And then it just never happened, and they're like, "Fuck,
we've fucked up here."
Yeah.
Do you reckon when they
buckets of frogs to feed all these people?
When they had like the Cultural Revolution and they were like, right, we'll shoot all the sparrows because the sparrows are fucking up the crops, and then they had that fucked up because then nothing got fertilized and then that decimated, turned into famine.
See, I thought you was going to say, do you reckon they were going to plan on using the ghosts of all these millions of sparrows to create their own version of harp to control the wind? I thought that's where you was going with that.
Oh yeah, 100%, mate. That's obviously the logical conclusion of that tangent.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm glad you beat us to it. I'm glad you got there first.
Sorry to steal your thunder.
Nah, it's all right, mate. It's fine. I wasn't going to say something that was like probably a lot more reasonable than that.
It's not the place for it, Jimmy.
No, you're right. What? How foolish. No, maybe that was their plan afterwards to be like, well, what we will do is we'll use ghosts to, I don't know how they'd help refertilise land. Well, they make you shit yourself. They do make you shit yourself. You constantly saw ghosts. So you just have to put ghosts in like where rice paddies would be. Or where you'd want a field to be. And then just, whoo.
Just mass graves, mass murder sites. Be like, in 20 years' time, we're going to flood this, grow rice here. And all these bodies are going to float to the top of the marsh. But we've killed them with rice. You kill them with the rice seed.
How would you kill people with rice seed?
Pour it down their throats like fragua. Nail their feet, screw their feet to boards, but all of them to the same floorboard.
No. We need to stop because this second bit you just said, where you expanded and went on the second idea.
Which bit?
That just now, where you gave us. No, that was the first bit. After that, the second part, right? You said with a smile on your face, and it was like jovial. But the first part, when I was like, "How would you kill him with rice?" You went stone cold, dead faced, concrete, and went choke them with it like foie gras. As if that had been in your brain for a very, very long time and you were settled on it.
No, it makes the most sense. Why? How would you kill people with rice? Drown them in it?
Yeah,
ping it in their eye till it gets infected.
No, you're not seeing when people like fall in those grain silos and shit and they just get sucked to the bottom.
Yeah, I suppose. But then you've got to have a big pile of it. Whereas you could just have a pick and mix scoop.
But you could have like
a funnel.
All you need is one grain silo, because if you think about it, you just start popping bodies in at the top, then they'll slowly make their way down to the bottom, and then you just pluck them out the bottom.
Oh,
you have like a constant conveyor.
I bet I'm pretty sure there's a type of fungus that can grow on rice and kill people.
Yeah, most likely.
So you get that, one piece of rice, and then you just pierce people's necks with it, let it seep into the skin, poison them, and then you take that grain of rice out and put it in the next one. Have them all in beds lined up next to each other so they can all watch it happen. So you break them psychologically first, so they become a banshee kind of ghost, like a tortured ghost. Right. And then you're getting more work out of them, potentially more electricity or power out of them.
How are you keeping... Because if it sounds at this point that we're basically turning ghosts into slaves. How are you keeping ghosts in check?
Probably that big fella from the spoon factory. Get him on it. Kill him first. Yeah. Brainwash him. Treat him really well. Yeah. Kill him. have him haunt the place, but he's on your side, then torture the rest in front of his ghost.
How'd you treat a ghost well?
Keep the room cold, I would have thought, so they don't have to do it themselves. Buy a load more mirrors so they can pass through different dimensions.
They love that shit. Darkness, they just like darkness in general, so not many lights.
Yeah. Saves you on the lecky as well. This isn't where I was going with this, though. This isn't where I was trying to segue to.
No, that's fine.
Have you heard about this family that's getting haunted by their dead dog?
No, but that's a canny thought. Unless did the dog not like them?
No, apparently the dog really liked them.
So does the dog not like them now, or is it canny now?
No, it's happy. It's looking after him from
so
the afterlife.
This is a positive news story then.
Yeah.
Fantastic!
It's a nice one.
Carry on then. Go on.
All right. So there's a family of 3. It's from what I can tell, it's a fella and his wife, but it could be a woman and his wife, as are modern times. It doesn't actually say. It just says me, my wife, and my mother. And it started when the dog died, and then their mum, who's got the wife, the person who's got the wife's mum, was looking out of her window in a residential home at the quadrangle, saw a coin bang in the middle of it, thought, that's weird, that. I bet that was Rascal, which was the name of the dog.
Rascal loves spending money.
Well, he never had a thing for coins in life, but apparently in death he's obsessed with them.
A dog ascends to heaven and finds capitalism. Whoa, hey, that's it. That's not good news then, really, because that fucks up a lot of people's ideas of heaven, doesn't it? You think of heaven, you don't go like everyone's got money. Money's not a thing anymore, but apparently
dogs are in charge of it.
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the thing for dogs though. When dogs go to heaven, they get like human shit, like human stuff.
Yeah.
They get access to stuff that they'd seen, that they thought they'd like all the way through. You're like we go to heaven and we're like, you know what? I'm gonna go to heaven. There's gonna be like fucking Lamborghinis and that everywhere. I can get in that, or I can eat anything that I've ever eaten, or I can visit all the places I've never visited in like heaven form. And then dogs go, here, I watched humans literally like fight and die over these fucking shiny bits of metal. They must be fucking mint. Can I have them?
Well, it might be, but it's they noticed it because it kept happening in obvious. They say it happened in obvious and suspicious ways. So wherever they went, there was a coin in the middle of wherever they were looking. And the one that really
whoa, no.
When they went
no, that's impossible. That's impossible. No, hang on.
No. Get all fucking weird. Come on.
Me don't get weird. I'm the one getting weird.
Go on, pick it apart then.
Just if you're looking everywhere at once, that coin's moving an awful lot, I've got to say. Because I'm looking left now.
Go out.
I'm looking at this radiator and there'd have to be a coin there. And then I'd look at the fridge over that side, there'd have to be a coin there.
You're being very literal right now. But I mean, every time they go out, they'd find a coin.
Oh, right, so they were homeless and walked about the streets.
That coin, they just walk with the chin in the chest.
Yeah. I used to do that.
They used to have a phone, but they don't have it anymore, and they're just used to looking down at their knees. They keep finding these coins, but they're always in the middle of pavements. They're never to the sides or on the road.
All right, okay.
And they found one as well right outside the car door, and it was an from the 1800s buffalo coin.
Oh, and that's obviously from when the dog. That's when the dog was from. Yeah.
Well, they were like, oh, that's got to be the dog that's brought that one.
Yeah, obviously the dog's brought that either from when the dog was born.
I'm not sure if it was from exactly when the dog was born. Dog years are differently, aren't they, to ours?
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck has this got to do with a dog?
The mum knows it was the dog. That's what the quote says. She knows it's the dog.
Right, so the dog leaves coins. How is it protecting them? Are they in money trouble?
They didn't go into it. The journalist didn't ask them any personal questions like that.
Oh, journalists didn't fancy doing any journalism.
It's more of an information gathering than probing as such. It's more of a what do you want to tell us sort of article.
It's not an article, is it?
It's actually from a segment called It Happened to Me.
Oh, is it?
Not me personally, but that's what the segment's called, yeah.
It didn't.
I think it might have. I don't know if it necessarily had anything to do with the dead dog.
No,
I think the mum just wants an excuse to hang around with the son and daughter-in-law.
Why does that bring that? Why do they go looking for money together?
Possibly, yeah. Well, it keeps them all happy, doesn't it? It saves taking her to a cafe.
Please say you have something. Please say you have something better than this.
Oh, I thought you'd like this.
I would like this if there was any inkling whatsoever that a dog was involved, and that the dog was doing anything to protect them.
Right. So if we've got to believe the victim on everything, this is the victim of a haunting, Jimmy.
No. It's not, because as we established earlier, this is a good news segment. Ergo, no victim involved. There's a beneficiary. There's someone who's benefited from this, and you're allowed to. You're not allowed to not believe them. I could doubt them. I could doubt people who are benefiting. All I fucking like. What, you're doing well in life? Fuck off. It works that way. We can criticise people who do better than us. We can't criticise people who are doing worse than us.
Okay. Well, we can. Well, we can't. So we can't criticise this next woman then that is a victim, but also in a way isn't a victim because she's actually sound at the end of it, and she supposedly gets into the record books for it.
Right, supposedly, and then gets into record books. It should be objective, that.
The story might make more sense as we go through it. It's not a long story. We're going back to Africa, Jimmy.
Oh, obviously, me and you were going back.
After week.
Yeah, we're going back. Me and you were going back to homeland, yeah?
Yeah, birth of civilization. Mm-hmm. And we've been there every week so far. So it's a little African segment. Yeah. I keep bringing you news from Africa. I don't know why I keep finding news from Africa.
Mate, I'll be honest, we never had enough of it last series, so it makes a lot of sense. Last series, we had a lot of, like, anti-Swedish sentiment.
Yeah. Now it's more like just not anti-anything, really.
No, we're like,
we're definitely not anti-African.
I've just spent 10 minutes bigging up my man Kenny Pollard. We're very much to change tone on this show. There's the cynicism and the criticism is out the window with me now. I'm an enlightened individual. And
that's nice to hear for the next two stories after this then.
Fantastic, let's go.
So we're in Africa, we're in Somalia. We're in specifically Mogadishu.
All
so
right.
I've got a location. I haven't got a time or a date. I haven't even got a name, just that it's a woman. And she's the first woman in recorded history at least, of the Mogadishu hospital to have been shot in the clit.
Oh.
And be able to have the bullet removed. And apparently everything's working fine. She can still flick a bean and that, I presume. But she's not dead. But yeah, she's the first recorded case of being shot in the clit from a stray bullet and surviving. Obviously, there's a joke there about the bullet.
At least they could find it.
Hey.
That's so did you say it was a stray?
Yeah.
Not purposefully shot.
No. It's a stray bullet, low velocity. They reckon it's probably one of the guns left over from some form of local war.
For a second, I thought it was going to be absolutely grim, like yet another horrible form of female genital mutilation.
But they just lined them all up on a wall and just spray at them.
Just shooting clits. Just out there shooting. Which that term sounds remarkably funny, but the image it pictures it creates is not.
Just 12 or 13 women in stirrups down a hallway. And instead of having like the little targets that says 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 for the target range, if they'd just written one number on each tit in the paint, and then you aim, and you're like, right, and you're changing the little dial on the scope at the top there, just giving it a little twist.
How far are you shooting them from?
Down the hallway, mate.
You don't usually have to change a dial if you're that far away, if you're that close, like me.
Well, they said it's a very low velocity pistol, or a very low velocity gun. So it's not keeping its power.
Is there a conspiracy in shooting clits, or is that just... This is just African segment, yeah?
Just the African segment, yeah.
Oh, right,
That's African news. Do you want to give us a little jingle for African news?
I don't think I do. I don't think I want to do that at all. I think that's... I don't think there's any way I can come out good in that. No, you're all right. Next clip.
Right, so the next one is... I sort of hinted towards it a little earlier for the keen listener there. bit of ancient Sumerian stuff, mate.
Oh, we're going back, way back.
Yeah. Now this apparently, again, according to Wikipedia, is pseudoscience. But according to my sources, Jimmy,
Who are?
a lovely magazine that I get every month.
What's the magazine? At least give us the name of the magazine.
The magazine is called the 14 Times.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah. I've seen this before.
Yeah, it's fucking mint,
You
mate.
see it in W.H. Smith's, you know.
No, I've never seen it in W. I had to get it online. I couldn't find it anywhere down there. I was just
Oh.
like, I'm gonna fucking order it online.
Oh,
Yeah, little treat to myself, you know.
go on then, lad. Spill us a
So-
tale.
Ancient Sumerian tablet. They've managed to figure out what it means, which Wikipedia is saying pseudoscience, but realistically, right, in my eyes, if they've made a computer which has been able to sort of decode this tablet, which still ties in that it's right. They believe that this information is correct from it.
Yeah.
So in my eyes, that's got to mean that Zachariah Sitchin wasn't completely full of shit.
I mean the argument with like Samaria is one of the ones that you're sort of more likely to like believe because of, I don't know, just because when the people that talk about that and the evidence that they bring forward when it comes to Sumerian tablet and like the dig sites and shit sound more convincing and sound less fucking tinfoil hatty as many other like talks of like fucking ancient lands that were here before what we know of the existence, etc. So
like Atlantis and that. Lemuria.
oh yeah, bollocks places.
Yeah.
But
Fair
like
enough.
Samaria, I'm much more inclined to believe.
Well, would you be inclined to believe it if this tablet was a specific depiction of a specific event that happened on the 29th of June 3123 BC? Or is that too specific for you?
I mean, I'd have to know the event. Was it a birthday party? Is it a bar mitzvah,
No.
perhaps?
They think it was a meteorite strike, but I think it was the arrival of the moon.
The arrival of the moon.
Yeah.
From where?
Wherever it came from, Jimmy.
You know that we need the moon, right? And we couldn't have had the I don't think we could have had the people before the moon.
But what if the moon brought the people? And they got here and they were like, oh, we should probably write down when we got here.
I don't think it works like that because I think my understanding is that none of the oceans and shit would have worked, and many other things wouldn't have worked the same because of the gravitational pull from the moon. So none of that shit would have been functional for us, or even for our predecessors, or any evolution that came before us, without the moon being here first.
Oh. Right, well, I'm going to set myself a little bit of homework then for next week's show. I'm going to read Who Built the Moon before next week's show.
Right, of course.
And I will get back to you.
Right, that might take you like half hour.
No, it's quite a thick book. I don't think there's many pictures in this one.
Whoa, you literally have the book Who Built the Moon?
Yeah.
Who wrote that?
I can't remember.
Well, now's time to look. We've got a couple of minutes, mate. Don't worry.
I'll tell you who wrote that. Give me a minute.
We'll sit here in silence for a while. We'll just.
Oh, you're not going to try and fill the time? It's by Alan Butler.
All right. Okay.
So I don't know. Christopher Knight and Alan Butler.
Sound like two upstanding citizens.
The authors of Citizen One return, bringing new evidence about the moon that will shake up our world. Christopher Knight and Alan Butler realised that the ancient system of geometry they presented in their earlier breakthrough study works as perfectly for the moon as it does on the Earth. Which, as a sentence, doesn't make any sense.
No, not really.
So I'm looking forward to that.
I am enjoying this series too, Jack. The Jack that's like, I can see that a lot of this is already nonsense going in now, but I'm going to enjoy the read anyway.
This is how it all started with me in the first place. And then there was something that gripped me, the Anunnaki. I really got into that, and I was like, yeah, because that tied in all of my earlier beliefs of that there's monsters living in the air around me. And I was like, fucking hell, it's them. And then I started to believe everything. So that'll probably happen again, but because I've already got you would say misconceptions, and other people that send me messages say you've got misconceptions about the moon. There's someone on my YouTube that regularly called Shalk who regularly tells me that I'm wrong about the moon, but I reckon this might be the way to bring Jack back.
You reckon?
I hope so. It'd be nice to be back.
I hope that it digs you out. I'm liking you I'm liking getting further and further out the hole. Never want to be totally out. You've always got to just neck out. Neck upwards,
just
out
so I
the
can
hole.
just see around.
Just to breathe, see
just so
around.
I can find me next hole.
Yeah. To then jump out and crawl into.
Yeah. Is that a what denial?
Yeah. What's this? Some time point in history that was a lion made up to cover up some sort of Stargate travel. Yeah, that's it. I'm over there now. Hey.
Iraq, you say? I know a little bit on that.
Yeah. Gold in Switzerland, I'm there.
Well, a little bit more about this tablet, right? For what I've made notes on here.
iPad, was it?
No. It was a calcified. So it may have been an old one, and the finger marks where it had been used for the pin so much. The fingerprints may have left an indentation where the calcium formed, possibly. Yes. But it supposedly depicts when a meteorite struck Austria, but apparently it came in at like a 6-degree angle and just skimmed the top of a mountain.
Oh, like when you throw a rock across a fucking pond?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's what they say, but I'm thinking maybe what it's about is this massive astrological body coming across. It's the moon. Other people may say it was Nibiru. I'm not sure.
Hang on. Sumeria, Austria.
Yeah, it's a bit of a distance, isn't it?
It's a fair track. You might obviously you are gonna see that meteor come into orbit, yeah. But are you gonna feel the effects from that far? How big's the meteor?
Apparently, it wasn't that big. I can't remember exactly how big it was, but it was within the hundreds of yards, which is still quite a big rock, but it mostly broke up in the atmosphere, they say. But this is the problem that I have with it. The big, like, this whole description this whole description of what happened, what's that, like fucking nearly 5,000 years ago?
Also,
like, almost to the letter. Whereas all of the tablets said, the only thing the tablet says is on the 29th of June, 3123 BC, the date works out as. It won't even be that date, because they couldn't have known Jesus was coming, Jimmy. They didn't know he was lurking round the 3,000-year corner. They had no idea. It'd be fucking mental if they were counting down to the year into the day. That'd be insane.
Then we really should know more about the Sumerians, because they're time travelers and know everything.
Exactly.
However,
go on.
My counterpoint would be, right, the tablets must have only been... Who publishes the news? The media. So who must have published the tablets? Because I believe these tablets to exist. I believe them to depict shit. But I also believe that it must have been the Sumerian media who brought them into existence. And we all know we can't trust the media. And obviously it's only the mainstream media who were able to afford, like, the fucking stonemasons and the engravers required to make these tablets.
No. See, I think you're wrong there.
Mainstream media, mate.
I think that's the folly of man, Jimmy.
This is the mainstream media, and I don't think we can believe we can believe a single word written on those tablets.
That's your ego.
Basically, the equivalent.
No.
Basically, the equivalent of the sun.
That's purely your ego.
No. This is the ancient Sumerian media, the Sumerian elite, as they've been known.
So you think self-publishing's a new thing?
No.
You don't think there could have been self-publishing people back then who knew the truth and they were like,
no,
I'm going to put the truth out?
I didn't say that, but they'd have much shitter, much smaller tablets that wouldn't have survived the test of time.
But maybe this is why they survived the test of time. Maybe the mass media was making stuff that they knew wouldn't hang around because they knew they were lying and they were like, we need to hide all this because if someone figures this out in the lifetime of anyone who's still alive, it's all over.
Mate,
so now, like now how W.H. Smiths are getting us to take in our old books so they can give us gift cards.
I have no idea.
They want us to get rid of books, mate.
But okay. I mean, I've got some books that are shit, they can have them back. Not all books are good. And I don't mean controversial ones. I mean, there are some shit books. I mean, Of Mice and Men, shit book.
Yeah.
I tell you what, and I've brought this up. I'll bring this up fucking time and time again. And but it's the fucking flagship. On the Road. Shit book.
Don't think I've ever read it.
Jack Kerouac. One of those fucking ridiculous Beat Generation books that fucking absolute soft ass dickhead lads who are trying to put themselves off as being like, oh, I wear a leather jacket and denim and I smoke fucking binds and I'm a free spirit and that's why I need to finger you now and we can't be in a relationship because I'm just doing too much of my life. I'm just an artist and a poet and I'm out on my luck. Really, you're just fucking sniffing loads of ket. You're at uni, you've got knee crack, you're trying to shag about, and you're trying to base your personality in a book, and the book's shit. I've read it, and I persevered through it, because I fucking saw it everywhere. People talk about On the Road, and the Beat Generation, and like how these books were revolutionary, and it's fucking dog shite.
I have never spoken to anybody face to face about a book.
Okay.
I don't think I have.
We literally just talked about your book of the moon was made by
with this, yeah. But I mean, like in real life, when you're sitting about with people, I don't think I've ever discussed a book with anyone. I don't think anyone's ever sat with me and gone, you know what, Jack? You'd love this book.
Do you know why?
Maybe that's because they know me.
No, do you know why? Because the people that bring that sort of book up are the dickheads that part of their personality is bringing books up because that's what makes them cool. And you know why? You know why you haven't heard of that? Because it doesn't. Makes you sound like a dickhead. You can read. Brilliant. You should be able to read. You should have been able to read by the time you were fucking 6. It's not big now. Well done. We can all read. Oh, you got a book, did you? And also, On the Road, you don't have to be able to read it because the fucking shit's written poorly. So poorly. It's written like the bloke didn't want to stop. The sentences structure is fucking disgusting. Like it's half slang, half bollocks. I developed nothing but vitriol and hatred for a fucking collection of paper when I read that book.
Okay.
Right, that's it. I'm done.
All right. Well, I've got one last little conspiracy
Fuck
thing.
On the Road, by the way. Right, carry on. I'm done. I am done now.
I'm trying to think of a nice little segue for On the Road, but where I'm going. But
don't bring it up again.
Okay. We're going to Wales now, Jimmy.
Fantastic.
We're going to the coast of Wales.
Which one?
Well, I'm going to say the northwest coast, but I'm not exactly sure. I think it's the west coast or the northwest coast.
I tell you what, there's definitely not an east coast because that's
what
England.
I was going to say. I know it's not on the east.
Yeah.
Because it would be impossible.
Yep.
There's have you heard of the Welsh Atlantis?
Oh, go on.
Apparently, there's 2 lost islands, both the size of Anglesey, that have disappeared, and it's apparently being linked to a lot of UAPs, which ties in with a TV show that I watched the other day called Encounters.
Okay.
About some Welsh kids seeing an alien back in I think it was the 70s.
Oh, aye.
Yeah, they saw an alien and they saw some spaceships and that. And
well, I mean, it's quite a picturesque part of the world because everyone got all the films in that point to if aliens come, they would land at like Washington or New York or fucking Paris or somewhere with a structure. But realistically, I reckon they'd probably land somewhere that was canny or maybe even quiet. Because at first they'd probably want to do before they just went straight in on humans, they'd probably want to test the landscape and the atmosphere and
set themselves up, innit?
Yeah. And I'd
make a little homestead.
Wales, pretty canny place. The countryside, one of the most beautiful places I've ever driven through in my life. Like, it looks like you're driving through fucking Lord of the Rings. There's castles and shit just in the middle of hills and stuff. It's fucking belter. So, also, their language is fucking alien. So, it probably blends in with alien languages. Because it's fucking weird, the Welsh language.
It is. A lot of L's.
There's a shitload of L's.
W's, Y's.
There's a lot of phlegm involved. And just syllables in general.
Yeah, longer words than what they need.
Many syllables. Many. So what else have we got? What is this going anywhere? The Wales aliens? Have you got an idea? Why are they coming? Do they like cheese? Do they a fan of rugby?
It's something to do with the sea. There seems to be something to do with the sea. A lot of the stuff about aliens I've been looking at recently and reading about and listening to people discussing that. They're starting to say more and more that the aliens live in the sea, which I think ties into the Bible where he said God separated the waters. I don't think water's real, innit? I don't think water is what we're told it is. I think it's something that, makes us wet, but it doesn't really. It just sits on us, doesn't it? And that's what I can imagine.
No, it doesn't just sit on us.
Well, it doesn't really soak into us, though, does it?
That's because our skin
We're
can
not
protect
porous.
against it.
Yeah. But even if something's porous, it doesn't break the atom. It's just an extra. It's like I don't know. It's just like a thick air, innit? I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for.
No. I tell you the word you're looking for, mate. Liquid.
Liquid.
That's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And do you know what liquids do? Get you wet.
Yeah, but you can just scrape that off. Then you're not wet no more, innit? Something else gets wet, it just moves on to something else. Then it all ends up back in the sea.
And no.
Like mercury. If you pour mercury on something, it's just going to gather again. It's just going to all go down to the bottom, drip past whatever it's on, and then it's going to gather again like water. Why is water just not the same thing?
No, no one says it's not the same thing. No one says it's not the same thing.
Yeah, but mercury's a metal, innit? Whereas we say water is a compound of various things. Mercury is just mercury.
Yeah, but water is a compound of different things.
But so's air.
Yeah, right.
Right, and air, right, so you've got to look at it from what I believe. The fucking air as we know it, the thing that's around us constantly, is full of all different dimensions. I think the water is the thing that keeps them separated or like keeps them in check. Do you know, like when you get, you know, like in Dexter, do you remember in Dexter where he keeps the samples of blood in that box?
Didn't really watch Dexter, but I'll go along with it.
Or any where you keep stills or...
Yeah, carry on.
Right? And you've got them little bits of wood in the inside of the box that separates the slides for you.
Yes.
That's what I think the water is. I think the water's a place of holding the dimension in place. I don't think it's actually what we're told it is. It might look exactly as we're told it is.
It is what we're told it is.
But I think it's this other... I don't know, the fucking words, mate.
No,
it's frustrating.
No, I know what you mean, but it's...
And that's why the aliens can pass through it in the ships and travel through it. They travel through that to pop through dimensions. And then they keep going up, and they go into what we're calling space, which is just another liquid.
No.
If you like.
Nah.
No?
Nah, Jack, nah. Water's just water, mate. Just see this. See this.
Not yet. Oh, yeah.
Canny that.
Yeah, but that's not the same, though, is it? We're told
water.
Don't drink salt water. Don't drink salt water. Don't mess with salt water.
No. That's
Unless you desalinate it or whatever the word is.
You can, because drinking salt with water, well, too much salt with water. You should have some salt with drinks because contains electrolytes, creates electrolytes, contains electrolytes. You need electrolytes to function. That's why a little bit of salt in food and salt's necessary. But drinking water that has a high salt content that then becomes a diuretic and dries you out, because obviously you need salt in your body because salt is what absorbs water. So if your body's got salt in it, then it can take on water when you drink it. If your body doesn't have salt in it, then it doesn't absorb the water. However, if the water's already got salt in it, then you're constantly drying yourself out from the inside. Because you should be using your body's water to process it, not salt that's already in water. You look at me very confused right now.
Oh, I'm with you. It's just diffusion, isn't it, I think? Is it diffusion or osmosis, one or the other?
Osmosis is the thing that you did on a potato in science in year 7 at school.
The movement of water?
Yes.
No, that's where you plug
absorption of water.
Plug wires into
No.
potatoes.
Did you not do osmosis either? Where you used a bit of water to soak up, or you could measure how much water a potato would soak up or would lose as well.
No, we never did that. When we start, see, this might be why I've got such a weird view of science. When I was at school at science, they'd start our class down, and in the first lesson, I remember they went, right, with yous, we're teaching you something different. You want to see yous as the guinea pig, yeah? We're doing different stuff with yous.
Right, go on.
We got taught different things. I remember one of the lessons. This was top set. One of the lessons, the teacher stood in the corner of the room and sprayed air freshener for a minute and a half, and then went, "Tell me when you can sniff it."
And what was that supposed to teach you?
Diffusion.
Fantastic. Coming
Do you know
back
what I
to your
mean?
idea, right?
Of the Welsh, of the sea.
Of the sea, your bollocks about the air and water's bollocks, right?
Right.
Water is just water.
But what if it's something else?
No,
Things can be something and we're
What
told
is
it's something else. Just in the
fucking-
same way. In
No,
the same
we're not,
way
it's not that we're
we can be
told.
humans.
It's not even that we're told. We don't have to be told. Water. We don't have to be told. Even if we weren't told, even if it wasn't in fucking science textbooks and shit like that, we'd still fucking know. People have known what water is for fucking years.
Yeah, but they get it in everything, don't they? To try and make us constantly believe it.
No one's trying to
They
make
do.
it. You don't have to, mate, because it's real.
It might not be, though. We might
No.
just believe it is, and that's how we perceive it.
No.
That doesn't get in
No.
your head at all. You
Not
don't
at all.
sit and think that.
Absolutely not at all. Makes no
That's
sense.
mental,
Makes
that.
no sense whatsoever.
It,
Same with there. Makes no sense whatsoever. However, I'm slightly with you, if you let us explain.
Go on.
Right? Aliens living in water would make a lot of fucking sense. Because when we go deep in water, the shit you see looks fucking alien. Even more so than some of the alien shit that's on the land. Yeah? So in that way, I'm sort of with you. If aliens were going to exist anywhere, and if there's any example of them ever existing, it's down in water, in the deep as fuck. So
So that would explain why they don't have orifices and why they have massive eyes.
hang on, but yes,
The greys, at least.
yes, and sometimes why they have feelers and just long limbs in general to reach out in darkness and shit like that.
So they can reach the sea floor.
Little bits like that, or just reach out in darkness so they can, because you can't always see shit. So, I believe, obviously, oceans are rising and shit.
Because the moon's travelling away from us at 3 centimetres a year.
Not because of that. I don't think that's why the sea level... I don't think that's what's causing polar ice caps to melt.
Well, maybe not to cause them to melt. Well, if anything, it would make them safer, wouldn't it? Because the shadow of the moon's getting bigger.
So how can sea levels rise if ice isn't melting? So that's can't have been the moon.
Because the moon's losing its magnetic pull on the water, and then the water's dropping down from where the ice is anyway and spreading over the shores because it's not being pulled by the magnet inside the moon as much. Well, the magnetic force of the moon, or gravity or whatever, it's not being pulled by that as much, which means the sea level drops a little bit, exposing more of the ice to the sun, and that ice melts down into the water level.
No. We're going to just carry on without your tangent for a second.
Which bit was the tangent?
So, sea levels are rising. Aliens suddenly thinking Earth's on the up here. Because the reason they've not wanted to come all this time is the humans. And they're thinking, right, sea levels are rising. Humans are going to be gone soon. It's won't take too long. I don't know how many human years is in an alien year, but I'm guessing our years are shorter than their years.
A shar.
I have no idea what the fuck...
A shar is a year on the Nibiru.
Right, but...
I don't know it for other planets.
Well, there you go, racist. Who says I'm talking about people from the... Who says I'm talking about the Nibiruese?
Well, who's the racist now? Because they're actually fucking called the Anunnaki, you prick.
Well, you reckon there's only one race on the planet? Well, we've not heard of multiculturalism. Anyway, so aliens suddenly seeing Earth as a place where they can be like, right, we can fucking habitat that. We can have that as our own. We're gonna populate Earth. Now, where's a good entry point? You need somewhere that's quiet. You need somewhere that's very wet all the time. Fucking Wales.
Is that why you think the Welsh are saying they're secretly moving UN troops into Wales?
I did not know that, but it makes a lot of sense.
That's one of the big conspiracies I've been I don't want to say following, because I think saying I've been following it makes me seem like a racist, but keeping a little eye on it, because I'm like, this is a weird thing.
No. I don't know how that would make you seem like a racist at all, thinking the UN were moving into Wales.
Because it's them putting foreign gentlemen into hotels throughout Wales.
Oh, right, okay.
Right, yeah. And there's a Welsh town specifically, or a small town or a little village, who seem obsessed with it and have been harassing the owner of the hotel for, it's got to be 2 months, 3 months now at least, camping outside of it, not letting anyone in or out of the car park. I've seen the security guards there to threaten the public there with a knife, and I think vice versa as well.
Any reason why?
Because they believe that they're not actually people that are asylum seekers. They believe that they're like a secret army being moved into Wales for when they, or the big they, attempt to take over the world.
So this is an alien defence force?
It could be. We may have cracked it there.
I'm glad we've actually finally come to a conspiracy we both agree on, because honestly, mate, when we were talking about air and water 10 minutes ago, not even 10:05, I was getting slightly frustrated. But now I'm back on form.
That's a shame, because I was really enjoying that bit.
Yeah, I know you were, but I was seeing old Jack come back and the glaze was coming across the face again, and I was thinking all the hard work's being undone here. Is the show good for his health?
And he has been doing the hard work, ladies and
gentlemen. Yeah, I think this one has got some legs. It's taken us 1 hour and 15 minutes, but we've actually, at the very end of the show, finally come up with something that could be plausible, and that's the UN are moving foreign armies to Wales to fight a space force to fight an alien force that are returning to the sea.
Lovely. What would they be called? I want to we've got the EDL. You know, they don't do good work, but they do work.
Oh, but the ADL.
The ADL.
The Alien Defence Force. Defence League.
Yeah.
With their reptilian ray guns.
Okay.
No, do you not remember the video?
I don't know why did you enjoy that so much? This is why I want to show the videos of these.
Do you not remember?
I don't know why you look.
Do you not remember the Muslimic ray guns video from the fucking EDL bloke at the march?
No.
It was like some dickhead at an EDL march pissed off his face, and like the interviewer's asking him about like why he's protesting, and he's like, I just don't like them coming over here with like just they're Muslims and that, and he's like, yeah, but what don't you like about Muslims? He's like, they're just coming over here taking our jobs, and you're like, have you got a job? He's like, no, and then they're like, he's like something else, and the bloke just goes, coming over here with them Muslimic ray guns. And you're like, what? What the fuck? And it became the centre of many a meme, mate.
I didn't see that. That's a mint reason to be scared, though.
What, a Muslimic reptilian ray gun or a Muslimic ray gun?
Any type of ray gun. Really.
Any faith or culture that has its own type of ray gun is one that to be feared.
Any faith or culture that's got its own weapon, like own ranged weapon, anyway. Because I know that is it. I don't want to get this wrong, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I think Sikhs carry a knife.
Sikhs have got knife. There's quite a few that do the knife thing. Sikhs have got the knife. I think some Hindu knife shit. There's also some Muslim knife fighting martial art that I think I've seen before. So like that's not ranged is a great modern technology is a way to put it.
Yeah. Bringing together science and religion, innit?
Yeah, that's a strange one.
Mixing the dogma.
Like imagine like a fucking Jewish nuclear bomb. Cool. We might not have to. For long, so but we're not going to talk. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk.
No. Doesn't get mentioned.
I'm trying to think of other faiths and what weaponry they could have now. Anything that's funny. I can't really top that. And the thing is, I've mentioned it now.
Well, the Catholics would have a crossbow.
Yeah. It's the face. It's not even that. It's the face you gave us afterwards. It was like the slight eyebrow lift of, wait, what are you going to do with that, daft cunt? I tell you what I'm going to do with that, mate. I'm going to fucking end it.